a world shrouded in the darkness of tyranny, where truth is often a casualty and ignorance wears a crown, a new dawn is breaking. As the commercial media empires crumble, a courageous network emerges, one fueled by truth, driven by courage, and dedicated to awakening minds. This is not just a podcast. This is a revolution of consciousness. Welcome to the Network of Awareness, a beacon of light cutting through the chaos. Join us as we navigate the tumultuous waters of current events, delve into the intricacies of politics, explore the realms of spirituality, decode the mysteries of health, unravel the complexities of economics, and investigate topics of cultural significance across America and abroad. Prepare for insightful interviews with thought-provoking guests who are inspired to educate you. We are the antidote to misinformation, the remedy for apathy, and the catalyst for change. This is your connection to a network of truth, courage, and awareness. Tune in. Open your mind and join the great awakening. I am your host, ORRA, the Informationalist, guiding you through this journey of awareness. Welcome to the Network of Awareness podcast radio station.
My aura is a network full of awareness and gifts like ORRA, the Informationalist, the Informationalist, the Informationalist.
Peace and greetings, conscious sisters and brothers from around the world, as well as fellow truth seekers. Welcome to the Network of Awareness. Thank you for joining me today as we embark on a journey through the maze of human cognition and perception. Our exploration will delve into a fundamental predicament that shackles our collective consciousness, the limited understanding of the world that stems from the constraints imposed upon us by the finite nature of information accessibility. As we unravel the layers of this complex tapestry, we will discover the far-reaching consequences that emanate from this inherent limitation affecting individuals and society at large. First is the boundary of knowledge. To comprehend the impact of limited understanding, we must first acknowledge the boundaries that encircle our knowledge. Picture a vast ocean of information teeming with the vastness of human experience, scientific discoveries, cultural nuances, and historical narratives. However, each of us, like a mariner on a tiny vessel, navigates only a small portion of this ocean. Our vessel is confined by the channels of personal experiences, education, and the selectivity of the information we choose to consume. The influence of information sources. The channels through which we receive information shape our understanding of the world. Whether through traditional media, social networks, or personal interactions, our perspectives are curated by a limited array of sources. The selection bias inherent in these sources can inadvertently construct a distorted reality, fostering ignorance and reinforcing preconceived notions. The echo chamber phenomenon. In the digital age, the echo chamber phenomenon exasperates our limited understanding. Online platforms tailor content to our preferences, creating a virtual cocoon that shields us from the dissenting views. This insulation can breed ignorance, as individuals seldom confront perspectives that challenge their beliefs. The consequence is a population that clings to half-truths and unexamined assumptions. Second is the mirage of knowledge. Our limited understanding often manifests as a mirage, a deceptive illusion of clarity that masks the underlying complexity of the world. As we sift through the sands of information, we may mistake mistake mirages for oases of truth, succumbing to the allure of easy answers and oversimplified narratives. Arrogance as a byproduct. One perilous consequence of limited understanding is the emergence of arrogance. When individuals perceive themselves as adequately informed based on their constrained knowledge, they risk overestimating their intellectual grasp. This misplaced confidence can lead to ill-informed decisions, perpetuating a cycle of ignorance and exacerbating the individual's predicament. The danger of unquestioned assumptions. A distorted view of life often arises from unquestioned assumptions, and these assumptions, when left unexamined, can metastasize into dangerous beliefs. Such beliefs, whether rooted in misinformation or selective interpretation, can drive actions that harm the individual and those around them. Third is the empathy deficit. As we traverse the landscape of limited understanding, we encounter a stark terrain devoid of empathy. The inability to comprehend the struggles and hardships faced by others becomes a divisive force, fragmenting the social fabric and hindering meaningful connections. Understanding beyond the self. Empathy is the bridge that connects disparate individuals, allowing them to share in the triumphs and tribulations of the human experience. However, our limited understanding often erects barriers to this connection. Without a comprehensive grasp of diverse perspectives, individuals may find it challenging to empathize with the struggles faced by others. The ripple effect on society. This lack of empathy has broader societal implications. It can lead to systematic injustices as policies and structures are crafted without a nuanced understanding of the diverse needs and challenges faced by different communities. The resultant society discord can manifest in the form of economic disparities, cultural clashes, and a generational breakdown of the social contract. Fourth is the quest for comprehensive understanding. The path forward requires a collective commitment to dismantling the barriers of limited understanding, embracing a mindset of continuous learning, critical thinking, and empathy is paramount in overcoming the pitfalls associated with incomplete knowledge. Nurturing a culture of curiosity. Encouraging curiosity is the first step toward expanding our cognitive horizons. Education systems, both formal and informal, should prioritize fostering a love for learning and instill in individuals the habit of questioning assumptions. Fostering critical thinking. Equipped individuals with the tools of critical thinking is essential in navigating the vast sea of information. The ability to discern reliable sources, question narratives, and analyze information critically empowers individuals to overcome the distortions inherent in limited understanding. Cultivating empathy. Empathy must be cultivated deliberately, both at the individual and societal levels. Exposure to diverse perspectives, immersive experiences, and intentional efforts to understand others can bridge the empathy deficit, fostering connections and fostering a more compassionate society. Fifth is illuminating the shadows of ignorance. In conclusion, the limited understanding that ensnares humanity in its web has far-reaching consequences that touch every aspect of our lives. From distorted worldviews and misplaced arrogance to a deficit of empathy, the repercussions are profound and wide-ranging. Yet, in acknowledging these limitations, we find the seeds of empowerment, the potential to break free from the shackles of ignorance and embark on a journey towards comprehensive understanding. As we navigate the complex terrain of the human experience, let us strive to pierce through the shadows of ignorance, embracing the transformative power of knowledge, empathy, and critical thinking. Only through a collective commitment to illuminating the obscured corners of our understanding can we hope to build a more enlightened, compassionate, and interconnected world.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Network of Awareness. If you would like to join or find out more about our show, please subscribe and follow us at networkofawareness.com or your favorite podcast listening platforms. If you would like for us to discuss any specific topic you would like to listen to, leave us a message on our website or you can directly email us at ORRA@networkofawareness.com. Now, tune in to one of the fastest growing podcast shows on social, spiritual, and self-awareness. With that being said, people, living in the present, being directed by what's given in the hour-long sessions, mind-blowing confessions of improvement that needs checking. Welcome in all ears. Tuning out. Peace and blessings.